Have you ever looked at something around you and wondered what it is truly made of, down to its most fundamental building blocks? It is a fascinating journey into the very nature of matter. Understanding the difference between elements, compounds, and mixtures is a key concept in science and for your GED test preparation, providing a framework for how everything in our universe is organized. To identify whether something is an element, a compound, or a mixture, you primarily need to determine its composition and how its components are joined together. Elements are pure substances made of only one type of atom, like pure gold or oxygen gas. Compounds are also pure substances, but they consist of two or more different types of atoms chemically bonded together, such as water or salt. Mixtures, on the other hand, are physical combinations of two or more substances that are not chemically bonded and can retain their individual properties. The core distinction lies in chemical bonding versus physical combination. Elements are the simplest form of matter and cannot be broken down further by ordinary chemical means. When elements react and form chemical bonds, they create compounds with entirely new properties. Think of hydrogen and oxygen gases, both flammable, combining to form water, which is essential for life and puts out fires. Mixtures do not involve chemical reactions. Their components are just stirred or blended together and keep their original chemical identities. Imagine sand and salt mixed together. They are still sand and salt. Identifying these categories involves a series of observations and simple tests. First, ask yourself if the substance can be broken down into simpler substances. If not, it is likely an element. If it can be broken down into simpler substances through a chemical reaction, it is a compound. If it can be separated by physical means, like filtering, boiling, or magnetism, then it is a mixture. Another useful tip is to observe if the substance has a uniform composition throughout. If it looks the same everywhere, it is either a pure substance, meaning an element or a compound, or a homogeneous mixture like sugar dissolved in water. If it has visibly different parts, like oil and water, it is a heterogeneous mixture. A neat trick for compounds is recognizing their fixed ratios. For example, water will always have two hydrogen atoms for every one oxygen atom, H2O, regardless of where the water comes from. This fixed ratio is a hallmark of compounds and is due to the precise chemical bonding involved. Mixtures, however, can have variable ratios. You can add a little sugar or a lot of sugar to your tea, creating different mixtures. This flexibility in proportions is a crucial clue to distinguish a mixture from a compound. By systematically observing a substance's composition, how its parts are related, and whether it can be separated by physical or chemical means, you gain a powerful understanding of its fundamental nature. This approach will not only help you ace questions on the GED science test, but also deepen your appreciation for the structured elegance of the world around you, allowing you to categorize and comprehend the materials that make up everything from a simple rock to the air you breathe.